Okay, good morning, everyone. Take your hands, rub them together. Feel a little heat in your bubbling springs, the Lao points, and we're going to bring that heat to different parts of the body and just warm up the thighs, the knees, the shin bones, the calf muscles, behind the knees, the thighs. Just give good chi to the buttocks, anywhere, just like say, where do I need it? Go there. Come to the belly smiling. And to the heart center, smile into your heart. And to the shoulder. Our lung points the other side. Then let's clap. Feel the buzz. Yay, feel that life energy and give it to one tail. Get on the outside of one leg. Up the inside, the groin, the belly, play your drum. And the other side, down the outside. Up the inside, the groin, the belly. Heart center, like Tarzan, vibrate the chi. And then cup over the shoulders. And the cheeks, make it nice and rosy, loosen up the jaw. Third finger to the third eye, yin tongue as you relax the mind. Come up to the crown to Bai. Visualize there's a golden cord lifting you up and wake up your brain. Good morning, brain. How are you doing today? Tap all those brain cells. Fingers go down the backside, elbows up. Get a nice stretch. Then get the upper back, the middle back, and the kidneys. Vibrate your kidneys and the tail. Go down the back side. Come up the front side. Back to the belly, smiling. Up to the heart. And get the inner arm, the yin meridians. The outer arm, the yang meridians, around the shoulder, around the breast, release stagnant energy out. Go to the other side, smiling. Into the heart. Wake up the inner arm. And the outer arm, around the shoulder, around the breast, release stagnant energy out. And notice how you feel a little more alive. Wonderful. Let's sit on the saddle of your horse and let any tension go out of your body, mind, spirit. Anything that's bogging you down, let it go right now. Oh, my long scarf is sort of getting tangled in my arms here. Woo. And give yourself that pat on the back for coming out, taking care of body, mind, spirit. And let the motion subside. And sit on the saddle and see if you feel a little more alive, vibrant. Gather a basket of unconditional love, a basket of flowers, and bring one hand forward. The back hand gives chi to the front hand. Look at the front hand. Keep the head forward. Look at the other hand. Feel the openness of the chest. Release the basket. Pick it up on the other side. Release. Release our song. Love is something if you give it away. Give it away. Give it away. Love is something if you give it away. It comes right back to you. Stand in grace. Hug, kiss, smile. Notice that vibrancy through your body. Step back on one foot, bend that knee. Gather chi up and paint the rainbow behind you. And look at the beautiful blue skies. Yay, clear blue skies. And then come upright, feel the difference between the side that worked and didn't work, and step back on the other foot and gather the chi up and paint the rainbow. Tell me, Linda, be nice. And come up, brother. Shh. Okay. So let's see, what are we going to do right now? Let's twinkle the fingers and toes. Get that life energy pumping up in the bubbling springs. Keep the toes lifted, feel the ball of the big toe, little toe, heel. Find that tripod. Keep roots into the earth, the depth of your height. Let the toes spread out 5 or 6 feet in all directions. And soften the knees. And breathe in root energy. Let it rise from the earth all the way through the earth. Soup, soup, soup. We're going to have to put you outside if you do that. And breathe in root energy rising. Let that life energy rise within. And then we'll reverse. Connect out to the infinite source of life energy of the universe. Pure healing energy and unconditional love. We slowly pour into our bodies, illuminating every cell. As we relax the mind. Strengthen our heart. Nourish our body. As we stand in grace, hug, kiss, smile, and feel that loving energy all around you. Bring the feet together, middle finger at Ming Men, and allow the tree to dance in the breeze. Really rooted, gentle movements. So it is the fall season. It has happened, the equinox, which means fall is the middle between hot weather and cold weather. So we're not summer, we're not winter, but we have a little bit of each. And come up and down. It's the time of the season as you go up and down and back and forth, where the leaves are going to start turning colors. Things are drying out. It's a really dry season. You're going to find out that your skin is going to get drier and maybe start to crack at this time. So keep yourself really lubricated with more fluids. And good foods to eat during the fall, according to Chinese medicine, is pears. You can make pear compost or bake the pears or anything you'd like, or have them fresh. But it's a really good food to keep your body lubricated during this season. So think about pears. Okay, one hand over the heart, and we're going to smile into your heart. Filling your heart with unconditional love and joy, passion and compassion for others. Okay, let's open your feet hip width distance. Come on the ball of the foot where you feel the hip goes in the socket at 1 tiao. So really feel that place with the fingertips, and then put your Laogan palm cupping 1 tiao. Soften the knees, feel the tripod feet rooted, and as we circle at first, when the hips are back, let the weight be on the heels, hips are forward, let the weight be on the toes, hips to the side, weight on the side foot. So be aware of the weight transferring on your feet into the earth right now. And really loosen up any tension out of the body, gentle circling and loosening. Smooth circles in the body, allowing the tension to dissolve out of the feet, ankles, knees, hips, vertebrae, the spine, shoulders, elbows, wrist, finger, neck, and jaw. Everything is fluid. And then massage. Use your Laogan palms to give good qi to those parts of your body. And now soften the knees, and I want you to feel the weight evenly distributed on your feet between the front of the foot and the back of the foot, the inside and the outside. We have roots into the earth, but the feet are totally balanced with the arch lifting up. So now we go the other direction without moving the weight on the heels and the toes and the outsides. The feet stay totally rooted, so the rest of the body can move freely. It's a different sensation, but we still want to be as relaxed in the upper body as the feet are still sinking into the earth. Good. Now massage again where you need it. And standing grace, hug, kiss, smile, and see if you feel a little more buzz of chi through the body. You're looking good. Now bring the feet together. Our feet are still rooted. Lift the core. Keep the core lifted as the hands are on the knees as we gently circle the knees. And now again, you can allow the weight to go to the heels and the toes. Don't worry about keeping the feet even. Just let the movement go through the body as you're supporting the knees and lifting from the core. Massage the knees, loving energy, and go the other direction. And then massage the knees. Keep the core lifted as you come on the ball of the foot. You'll chin and circle to the right. So we lift the heels and circle to the right. You're allowed on palms of one chair, go down the outside, brushing. Hands on the knees, lift the heels, go to the left side. Then open your feet hip width distance, draw a good shape the inside of the body. And then bend the knees and roll up, and again, massage where you need it the most. I certainly know where I need it. So put the chi where you need it. And standing grace, hug, kiss, smile, and notice there's more chi. Oh, I see it. You're looking good. Let's allow the chi to rise from Mother Earth like a magnet up to the lower dantian and smile into the core of your being. And really allow your Laocoon palms to give good chi to the lower dantian, where all of our vital organs are housed energetically. Smile deeply within. Come to the heart center, shoulder blades kiss, feel the heart open. Filled with joy and gratitude. Third finger to the third eye as you relax the mind, our spiritual center, the home of our intuition. Find that calmness inside. Relaxing the mind as you breathe in the belly. Relax the shoulders. Bring the third finger to the crown to Bai Hui. Interlace fingers giving more blood chi to the brain. Turn the palms over as you reach up to the heaven. Now I want you to bend the knees and bring the hips forward as your upper body goes back. So there's no pressure in the lower back. It's the hips that come forward, allows you to open to the heaven without putting pressure in the lower back. Just let yourself, the knees are bent and that body hinges back. And I'm looking at the beautiful blue skies outside. Okay, now we're going to go to one side, 4 times to one side. Look at the interlaced fingers. Breathing out as you go there. So do this your own breath rhythm. And go the other side. Eyes look at interlaced fingers, so we're directing the chi through the fingers, through the palms. And come center, and now we're going to whisk away any tension, any stagnant energy from the front of the body. Create a nice circle, cleansing. Moving the chi so it's not stuck. When chi gets stuck, it becomes dangerous. It becomes painful. Dis-ease and diseases. So we want to release any negative chi, allowing for the healing, flowing chi to continue through your body. And standing grace, hug, kiss, smile. And just feel that aliveness. Now we're going to send chi using the mind, the palms and the eyes face the earth. I'm very upright, but I'm really connected to the yin energy of the earth. My hands will draw the chi up from the outside of one heel. Draw the chi up the outside of the left heel. Come center and up. Now you're going to bend the knees with a flat back. So I'm bending at the quad with a flat back. I face the earth. Feet are parallel, knees are parallel. Draw chi up the outside of one heel. Draw the chi up the outside of the other heel. Come center, relax the head, and roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. And now I'm going to roll down. So I'm activating the core. The head goes down, shoulders go down. Keep the core lifted as you roll all the way down to the earth, relaxing and breathing. The hands draw chi up outside one heel. Draw chi up outside the other heel. Slide in the middle, bend the knees, roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Come back standing in grace, hug, kiss, smile. Then again, lift the core, and we're going to bend from the quad. So with long legs, so we're just not going far, but you feel the core work. And the palms face the earth. Draw the chi up the outside of one heel. Draw the chi up outside the other heel. Slide in the middle and come back. And now it's time to take your bend for the day. So roll it down. Roll it all the way down where you feel good. Relax everything. But keep the legs lengthened if you're able to. Draw the chi up outside one heel. Draw chi up outside the other heel. Slide in the middle, circling down and out, releasing any stagnant energy out of the lower body. Really whisk it away. Release it from your body. Then hold on to the elbows, circling down and out. Your lavand palms come to one chi out, slapping down. One chi up to the outer ankle. And then bend the knees and roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Feel the tripod feet rooted, the tail rooted, the core lifted. Hug, kiss, smile, stand back into grace. Feeling good. Chi is moving through the whole body, all that healthy energy being pumped around inside. Yay. So let us now sit on the saddle of your horse for a moment. Really spread the fingers and toes. Feel the bubbling spring of the hands and feet receiving chi from the earth as we do our upright rainbow bear all the way to one foot. Allow the chi to rise from the earth up through the body into the lower dantian to the other foot. You can have a wider stance if it's more helpful. Feel the chi rising, but the knees stay bent. It's just transferring the weight from one foot. The chi rises from the earth into the lower dantian, rising like a beautiful rainbow from one foot to the other. Chi rises into the lower dantian. Relax, breathing. Really relax the mind. And do practice the upright bear throughout the day. Not only does it center you and calm you, but it strengthens your chi, allowing more blood flow and chi flow, healthy chi to move through every part of you. As it keeps your mind relaxed, there's so many things going on outside that can throw us off, and this is a good way to come back. Come back inside. And come back to center, drop the paws, and see if you feel more alive. Look at the hands, are they redder? If they are, lift them up. You know you have more blood flow and chi flow throwing your whole body. Sink back on the saddle all the way to one foot. The foot has no weight in the front, lift from the core, go over the bent leg with a long spine. Get the wonderful stretch of the spine and the straight leg, really getting a wonderful stretch. Go to the straight leg now and just warm it up. Hands over the knee, elongate the spine, nose over the second toe. Index finger sinks to the earth. Thumb, index, middle finger. 10 fingers send roots. Look between the first and second toe. Imagine chin touching the toe. Get your stretch without overdoing it. And breathe into it. And then give love pats. One toe down to the ankle. Keeping the weight on the back leg, then we're going to brush the chi. The outer leg goes down, and the chi comes up the inner leg. Bring that foot back, soften the knees as you roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. As we stand in grace, we're going to feel lopsided. One side's more stretched than the other. So sit back on the saddle, all the weight on the back leg. No weight, very little weight on the front leg. And go over the bent leg with a long spine. So we're on the thigh, spine is long, the leg is long, the toes are pointed up so you feel that nice stretch in the calf muscle, the hamstring, as you breathe into it. Then go over the straight leg and warm it up. Hands over the knee, elongate the spine, nose over second toe. Index finger sink to the earth, thumb index middle finger. 10 fingers send roots. If you're flexible enough to touch the toe, do so. If not, visualize it. Do that wonderful stretch. Breathe into it. Try to keep the spine long. And then give love pats. Outer hand goes down, inner hand comes up the leg, brushing the chi and the channels of direction of the meridians. And come back parallel. Feel the tripod feet rooted, the tail rooted, core lifted. Hug, kiss, smile. Ah, nice. Just feel that energy pulsating through your body, pure healing energy. Sit back on the saddle of your horse. Draw one leg in and see if you can balance. Look at a point that you can focus on. The leg doesn't have to come all the way up. It can be just touching the ankle if you need to. But it's focusing as we step out, sink into that other leg, draw the foot in and come up. And come down, step out, draw in and up. We're going to go across the body, lift up and step out. And across, and then we're going to boot out anything that you don't need. Let it go. Any worry, frustration, negative issues, we're booting out of our system, going across the body, activating the lymphatic system, and then we're going to go higher. And you can go a little slower. You don't have to go as fast as I am right now. Do it so it works for you. And then we're going to point the toe. Getting the yin meridian stretch now. Keep the shoulder blades kissing. Keep yourself really upright. And then we'll go higher. Do a little can-can. And standing grace, hug, kiss, smile, and feel the vibrancy racing through your body. Yay. Blood and chi flowing through you. So all together, including Linda, we are 11 people. And so what we're going to do is imagine this big circle of 11 of us gathering chi from the earth. Let it rise all the way up to the lower dantian, smiling. Bring it to the heart. And then open to this beautiful circle, 11 beautiful geese. Our third finger, the heart protector, the pericardium, is connected to each other. Soften the elbows, soften the knees, hug, kiss, smile, and really allow yourself to feel this healing circle. Circle of unconditional love and healing light. As we embrace the circle, creating more chi, lots of healing energy. If there's someone you're caring for, imagine they are in the middle receiving. Now visualize yourself standing in the middle, basking and receiving this unconditional love and healing light. And gather the chi back to yourself. Hug it up. And then open your heart again. All 10 fingers connect. All 10 toes spread out. Roots soften the elbows, knees. And now we're connected to all life force, using your mind to connect with everything that's alive in this universe. Feeling gratitude for all the blessings in our life. To be here today together. And we send healing blessings to all those in need on this planet. And there's so many in need. So open your heart and visualize all beings, and even planet Earth receiving the chi. And gather chi back to yourself. Embrace it, receive. And let's clap from behind and give yourself love pats over the shoulders. And standing grace, hug, kiss, smile, and see if you feel a lot more chi moving through the body. I certainly do. Then take your right arm, let it go over the neck. The left elbow hooks the right elbow to the left side. As I look over the right shoulder, my right hand tries to touch the right ear. Left hand faces left ear. Feel that wonderful spiral. And then push back, release. And take the left arm, let it wrap around the neck. Right elbow hooks it to the right, head turns to the left. Left hand tries to touch left ear, right faces right ear. Lower the tail, lift the core, look over that left shoulder towards the full moon. And push back. Take your right arm, we're going to preen the right arm. Fingers wide open. And then release any stagnant energy, palm up. Other side, fingers wide open, brushing, preening, and then palm up. Then we're going to get the bashi points. I'm going to sit down so you can see what we're talking about a little closer here. So from the tips to the tops to the webbing, you can do this standing or seated. I just want you to see a little closer what I'm doing. Tips, tops, the web. So in my cancer treatment, one of the side effects of the chemicals is neuropathy, so that there's a numbing. And this is a way to open up that stagnant energy that causes stuck energy to numb and cause that problem. In fact, part of my protocol for healing is once a week I get acupressure points in the webbing in each of these fingers here to release so that the stagnant energy doesn't collect. And shake out. Okay, now take the center of the palm, Laogan, and we're going to gently breathe into Laogan as you gently press and release on the heart protector to help calm the mind. And the other side, center of the palm, Laogan. And then we come to Hegu, that fleshy point between the thumb and index finger. This is good for constipation, a really good thing to do during the fall season because things dry out. And so it's a good way to keep lubrication in the body through the intestines. So we press and release your own breath rhythm. And the other side. Then 3 fingers over the wrist line, about where my watch is. Put the thumb there and Nigwan, and we press here. This is if you feel nauseous, you feel anxious, queasy, uneasy. At the same time, I'm pressing the outer point, the Wagwan. And go the other side. 3 finger Scouts Honor, 1, 2, 3, Nigwan and Wagwan on the outside. Wagwan being the triple energizer. It's a regulator of chi, like a thermostat in the body. With the arm bent, we follow the thumb to the crease of the elbow to cheese it. Cheese it on the lung meridian. Breathing, press, and release. Good for any breathing problem, so it's good for the viruses that are floating around, and it's good for tendinitis. And the other side, follow the thumb to the crease. And you don't need to press a lot, just find that contact point as you relax and breathe into it. Going to go at the next point, we're going to go back to the elbow. Beyond that point, in front of the elbow bone, there's another point over the tendon before the bones, and that is our probiotic point. Really strengthen, get more flora in your intestines. And the other side, so you go to cheese, they go over the muscle before the elbow bone and activate the probiotic point. Okay, index finger, come to the collar center, find the end of the collarbone, find the middle, in the center on top is Chwepen, below it is your Chihu. We hold these points for cough, asthma, sore throat, and hiccups. And go the other direction. And relax and notice your breathing. More chi flowing through you, lovely. Let's see. Let's go to our, lift one arm, go under the armpit. The thumb that's up goes underneath the baby finger to get to Dao Bao, ow, ow. This hand goes down to the ow point, Dao Bao. But don't press it hard. Once you find it, just give it love. So no hand is up. Becky, bring the hand back down under that finger. Yes, that's your Dao Bao. Other hand up under the armpit. So the upper hand goes down underneath to your ow point, to the Dao Bao. Now give chi to both Dao Baos. So not only does it give good chi to the heart, but it also, and it's for the digestive system, it helps us absorb ideas as well as foods we eat. So it's assimilating, it's getting the good stuff in and retaining the stuff we want. Then come to the lymphatic system at the groin, lymph nodes, and then come back to the lower dantian and smile. The smiling has such a profound effect on the functioning of your organs. Relax and breathe into it. Now we're going to take your hand, right angle, over where the knee is. So the thumb's on the, there's a right angle here. And I'm going to aim the third finger to the shin bone. And then I'm going to aim it, open about 1 inch and go straight down. And so where that point is Zhu Sun Li. And this point here, you can do one or both at the same time, is good for digestion. So it's good for any kind of digestive problems, queasy, uneasy. It's when I've been needing a lot for the different side effects of my treatments. So it's just good to know, to have. Okay, then 3 fingers over the ankle bone. 1, 2, 3. I put the thumb right above that to San Yin Jiao, where kidney, liver, spleen come together. And again, we're not pressing hard. It's gentle love. Kidneys in charge of the energy in your bones, liver in charge of the blood flow, and spleen in charge of digestion and your muscles. And go to the other side. So it's just being gentle. 1, 2, 3. But we know this point because we give chi from the full moon to this point, right? So we want to activate it before we do the practice. That's the reason why we do the massages before we practice the form. So that when we actually do the wild goose form, we're giving chi, the points are already open to receive the energy through the form. And as there are 64 movements, every movement has a healing property to it. And so when your points are all open, then when you do the 64 movements, you're working on every meridian in the body, all the points are receiving. It's a general tonification, purification, and building of the whole body. And the last thing we're going to do before we do the form is take your Laogong over the knee. Before I was below the knee, I'm above the knee handspan. My Laogong goes above that point. My Laogong here, and the fingers are just going to rest on the knee. And here, hug, kiss, smile. Feel the inner thighs hug, shoulder blades kiss, feel the inner smile. The tongue touches the upper palate behind the upper teeth. And as we're sitting here, we're going to do a relaxed sitting, breathing meditation for a couple minutes. So try to relax the mind, let the chi sink down from the heaven, from the crown into the third eye, relaxing energy pouring down through the throat chakra, through the heart chakra, middle dantian, down to the solar plexus, to the lower belly, lower dantian, down to the first gate, the Hui Yin, the perineum, and allow the chi to go down into the earth. And at the same time, chi rises through the perineum, up through the spine to the crown at Bai Hui, with the tongue touching upper palate. And we're just going to breathe and relax as chi flows through the body. Slow, relaxed breathing through the nose into the lower dantian. Relax on the breath out without collapsing as we hug, kiss, smile. With your relaxed breathing, take the palms, rub them together. Feel the chi, the bubbling spring energy. And then gently place the palms over the closed eyelids and circle the chi very gently 7 times around the eyes. Then gather chi under the chin. And 7 times we're going to wash face, comb hair. The first 3 times, if you have negative energy, shake it off the body before continuing to flow. And then 4 more fluid flows, creating that protective halo around you. And then let the chi just trickle down the spine, washing away anything that needs to be released. Bringing us back into grace, hug, kiss, smile. And then as we come out of this mini meditation, which we did for about 3 minutes, I recommend that you try to practice this every day, get up to 5 minutes, and then we'll continue as we continue our fall practice together every Friday at 10, that we'll be able to get up to sometime longer. But hopefully you feel more centered and ready to do our wonderful form. Like last week, I'm just going to put the music on. I'm not going to talk you through it. Most of you have been trained for the form. So let us do this together with some music. And also to remind you that we're still at the duck pond every Tuesday, weather permitting. And we're actually going to try to do it for as long as the weather permits. Tuesdays, 4:30 at the Civic Center, Duck Pond. We're in our masks. We're not just 6 feet away, we're more like 8 or 10 feet away of each other doing the practice. And if you are interested, please email me. And if you're not already on the blast that Lori sends out, Lori Steve is the president of the Qigong Club, and she will let you know if there's not going to be a class. If weather's good, then just plan on being there at 4:30. And we're going to do that for as long as the weather allows us to do it. And it's so wonderful to do with the geese. It's just so, and you're in nature and it's beautiful, but you need to have layers. It can be windy, you may need to have earmuffs, a jacket. If it's sunny, a sun hat, sunglasses, just have what you need. We're usually in the shade though. But if you want to be in the sun, then have your protectors. So let me get the music going and we will go through the first set. We will close, and then for those who want, we'll stay with the second set as well. Actually, raise your hand. How many people want to do the second set? Okay, we have enough people to do the second set as well. So let me just get our music going. If you need to drink some water, go to the bathroom or something, this would be the time. Where's my music? Maestro, where are you? It would help if I put my glasses on, I think. I'm going to bring this down just a wee bit and we'll get started. Okay, let's begin. Okay. I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a wonderful weekend ahead. If you want more tutorial on the program, then go to my website to the pre-recorded class, because I do talk through the whole 64 movements, how to do it if you want more instruction. But I think for these classes, we'll just go straight through and then do your tutorial on the side if you want the specific movements. So thank you so much for joining. And I'll now do the second set for those who are ready. I feel totally blessed and grateful to all of you. And all of you are my TAs. I've got Carla for my Monday class when I can't be there. And the rest I've got Linda, and I've got Pam, who's been there right hand whenever other classes I couldn't do, and Dominique, Darby. I mean, just, you have been with me, Lori. It just, I feel so much gratitude to all of you for being there for me, to support me. Hope to see you soon in real life, if anybody can make it to the duck pond, but Zoom is good enough for me right now. I'm just so happy you're here. And see you next week.
Our pleasure. Thank you, Dove.
Dove.